Melissa with Sunday Chats with Melissa, and I wanted to talk to you today real briefly about some essential oils. I don't know how much you know about essential oils, if you ever used them before, or if that's something that would interest you. But I was introduced to them probably about 5 years ago, and I try as much as possible to not use any over-the-counter medications if I have an oil that will do the same thing. That is just a preference for me. I am certainly not saying don't take your over-the-counter medications or not take what your doctor has prescribed for you for anything, but I find that my life is a lot simpler oftentimes with the use of essential oils. There are some that I use on the regular that bring me comfort, that relieve some distress, and that I can use all around the house. If you're interested in a longer essential oil video, I can do that on another day, but today I just wanted to introduce you to essential oils the way I was. I choose Doterra oils just because it was the first brand that I was introduced to, and I happen to enjoy them, so I continue to use them. A lot of companies make essential oils. Do your research, find out where they're coming from, how they're processed, and make sure that they're stored properly once you get them. And then I'm sure any essential oil choice that you make will be beneficial to you. I happen to like Doterra, so that's what I'll be using and talking about on this channel for the most part. So the very first thing I got was the Doterra introductory kit, and this has your basic 3 essential oils that you can use all the time for many things. So it has lavender oil, which is known for its calming properties and ability to soothe skin. Your lemon, which cleanses and purifies, uplifting aroma and promotes a positive attitude. And also for peppermint, which has a healthy respiratory function and clears breathing. These were the first essential oils I had, and I use them regularly. I use peppermint oil on the back of my neck when I have a headache. I use peppermint oil when I just need to freshen my breath. We also have these little beadlets with peppermint oil in them. They're great to have in your purse. Maybe after you've had a lunch with a little bit too much garlic and a little too much onions. You can also just drop a drop in some water and drink it right on down. So peppermint is a great thing to have all the time in your pocketbook. I have a little bag that I carry my oils in. It's not so little, so that I have them when I need them. But that was the introductory kit that I got when I first was introduced to essential oils. And then once I started purchasing them, I purchased different ones. Just in the probably 5 or 6 years that I've been using essential oils, they have made such grand, what's the word I want to say, improvements on the way that they're utilized. Like a lot of the a lot of the oils need to be mixed with a carrier oil. The carrier oil that I happen to like the most is jojoba oil and also fractionated coconut oil. Again, do your research. You need to take do a little arm test and stuff like that to figure out if anything's going to affect you. A lot of things cannot be taken internally or ingested, and a lot of things need to be mixed with a carrier oil. Just be very careful, read your instructions, do your research, make sure you're making the right choices for you and your family when it comes to essential oils. I'm just giving you kind of like just a rundown of the things that I use and what I do. So I have also this one that is a great thing. It's called the Family Essentials Kit, and this comes with lavender, lemon, peppermint, breathe, which is one of my staples, especially at this time of year, deep blue, which is the most amazing muscle relaxing oil that I've ever used. It comes in a lotion. It comes in this oil that you can mix with lotion or a fractionated coconut oil. It comes with, hold on, let me get my readers on. These words are really small. Melaleuca, which has healing properties. Like I use this anytime I get a cut or a scrape, or the other night I stepped on something as I was walking to the bathroom. story for another day. Some really weird piece of something ended up on the floor, and of course I step on it in the middle of the night. But I use it for that. It's also known as tea tree oil, and I remember back in the old days when I used to get acrylic nails, a lot of times they use that if water got under the acrylic nail. Frankincense, which is amazing. It's great for cellular health. I also use that when I have like little cuts and boo-boos. Also, when I got my cartilage piercing, it was great in healing that. Comes with oregano, which is for a healthy immune system and respiratory function. Digestion, which aids in digestive support. It has star of anise, peppermint, ginger, caraway, coriander, tarragon, and fennel. And then the On Guard, which a lot of people that I know that use doTERRA take this as soon as they feel a cold coming on or some sort of, stuffy nose. And that has wild orange, clove, cinnamon, leaf bark, eucalyptus, and rosemary. So this is a great little introductory kit. I can give you more information on doTERRA, or you can just hop on the internet yourself and check it out. I just wanted to give you like a brief little talk about what I use. The Breathe is what I'm currently using all of the time. And when I had said that they had made such great strides in the use of oil, remember when I said that a lot of the oils need to be mixed with some sort of carrier oil? Well, now they've done that for us. So instead of us having to have two things or mixing things in our own roller bottles, which we had to do earlier, they're already in a bottle mixed with a carrier oil, and they have a little roller ball. So this is great to just pop into your purse and you have it all the time. For Breathe, this has, hold on for the readers, I want to make sure I tell you exactly right what's in it. Breathe has fractionated coconut oil, it has laurel, it has eucalyptus, it has peppermint oil, melaleuca, lemon. Oh, my dogs are going crazy in there. Cardamom, and something I can't read. Hold on. Get it towards the light. I don't know. If you do a Google search for Breathe, it's going to give you all of the ingredients, and certainly look over that and make your own choices. But I personally use this from October until March. Sometimes even when things are blooming in the spring that really get me down, I use it then too. But I use it on my wrist and I rub it together. I also will put it on my chest. It's kind of like the old Vicks back in the day. So if you're my age, you certainly have had Vicks slathered on you by your mom or your grandma. So this is the current replacement for me for Vicks. I keep that with me in my purse. They've also made a stick where you can use it, so it's a little bit thicker. It's kind of like Vicks. It has that kind of what do they call it? A vapor stick is what they're calling it. It's really, really great. Very inexpensive. Same oils that is in the regular oil. And then also they have little drops, little respiratory drops that you can use. All of those things I keep on hand, especially this time of year. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know about those things that I use. There is a million other oils, and I have a lot of them. And I'll do some tutorials on different ways to use them and how I make my life better. I just wanted this to be a little brief kind of synopsis. But the last one that I want to talk about is this Clary Calm, and it's called a monthly blend for women. And you know how we are when we get to my age and we are having our own little summers and such. It's really great for that. It's also great for your monthly time. It comes in a roller ball, so you just take the top off. I apply it to my abdomen. I apply it to my back if I'm having cramps. I also use it on my wrist, and it has some really good calming agents in that. This one has clary sage, lavender oil, bergamot, Roman chamomile, ling ling, cedar wood, geranium, carrot, and Vitex. So it has a lot of healing properties. It is one that I also have in my purse all of the time. It also helps me with my personal summers and the other effects that come with that. So Clary Calm, Breathe, and the introductory kit or the family essentials kit are definitely things that you should put on your list to have. I can post a link down below to show you where to pick those up, or you can just go to doterra.com and get them there. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this very brief run through of my favorite oils that I use on a daily basis, and I hope you have a great day, and until we meet again.